The Ferrari F40, Type F120, is a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive sports car engineered by Nicola Materazzi with styling by Pininfarina. It was built from 1987 until 1992, with the LM and GT race car versions continuing production until 1994 and 1996 respectively. As the successor to the 288 GTO, also engineered by Materazzi, it was designed to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary and was the last Ferrari automobile personally approved by Enzo Ferrari. At the time it was Ferrari's fastest, most powerful, and most expensive car for sale. The car debuted with a planned production total of 400 units and a factory suggested retail price of approximately $400,000, fivefold the price of its predecessor, the 288 GTO, in 1987, $1,070,000 today. One of those that belonged to the Formula 1 driver Nigel Mansell was sold for the then record of £1 million in 1990, a record that stood into the 2010s. A total of 1,311 to 1,315 cars were manufactured with 213 units destined for the United States. Power came from an enlarged, high-revving 2,936cc, 2.9L, 179.2 cu-in version of the 288 GTO's IE4 90 degrees twin turbocharged and intercooled V8 engine generating a peak power output of 478 PS 471 HP. 352 kW, at 7,000 revolutions per minute and 577 Nm. 426 lb-ft of torque at 4,000 revolutions per minute as stated by the manufacturer. Gearing, torque curves, and actual power output differed among the cars. The F40 did without a catalytic converter until 1990, when US regulations made them a requirement for emissions control reasons. The flanking exhaust pipes guide exhaust gases from each bank of cylinders while the central pipe guides gases released from the wastegate of the turbochargers. The F40's twin turbocharged V8 would be Ferrari's final forced induction engine until the California T in 2014. The body was an entirely new design by Pininfarina featuring panels made of Kevlar, carbon fiber, and aluminium for strength and low weight, and intense aerodynamic testing employed. Weight was further minimized through the use of a polycarbonate plastic windshield and windows. The cars did have moderate air conditioning but had no sound system, door handles, glove box, leather trim, carpets, or door panels. The first 50 cars produced had sliding Lexan windows, while later cars were fitted with wind-down windows. All cars left the factory in Rosso Corsa color and left-hand drive. At least 7 cars were modified and delivered to the Sultan of Brunei in right-hand drive. The Sultan employed Pininfarina's prototype manager Paolo Guerrella to make modifications to the car's color, power, and interior comforts. All cars left the factory in Rosso Corsa color and left-hand drive. At least 7 cars were modified and delivered to the Sultan of Brunei in right-hand drive. The Sultan employed Pininfarina's prototype manager Paolo Guerrella to make modifications to the car's color, power, and interior comforts. Cooling was important as forced induction engines generate significant amounts of heat. In order to dissipate the heat, the car was designed similarly to an open-wheel racing car with a body. It had a partial undertray to smooth airflow beneath the radiator, front section, and the cabin, and a second one with diffusers behind the engine, but the engine bay was not sealed. It has a drag coefficient of equals 0.34.